Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to welcome to week 2 of the Stage Stars podcast. Back by I don't think we can say popular demand because there wasn't that many people that wanted it back, but enough of you wanted it back that we decided we'd waste another half an hour on it. Joe's diary this week, he's promised, is a lot less. He's been up to less, so that won't be as long. And we're aiming for half an hour, so we'll see what happens. And we're starting off this week with a very special challenge, Sophie. And this week, we've stayed at Notre Dame to record the podcast, and that's given us a little bit of freedom. And we're going to play a challenge, Sophie, which is based on an old TV programme, which some of you won't know, but it was called Treasure Hunt. And the idea was challenge Annika, and they sent her round, and she had to find a task. So somewhere hidden in the staff room in the school is a task that Sophie needs to complete. We're using the latest technology, our mobile phones. So I'm going to call Sophie now so that we can hear her as she goes about her task, trying to find the phone. So I'm just calling her now. It may mess up the sound, so if it does, you may not hear this feature on the actual thing, and I'll put her on loudspeaker as well. So hopefully it's just ringing.
Hello?
Okay, so Sophie, your time, you've got 5 minutes to complete this challenge maximum. Your time starts now. So the first thing Sophie needs to do is find the challenge, which is hidden somewhere in the staff room at Notre Dame School, and she's off on her way there now. I've just muted Sophie from the telephone because actually the challenge is completely bogus. There is no challenge anywhere in the staff room, but it does mean that we've got rid of her for 5 minutes. So we're now going to carry on with the podcast. I'll just take her off mute. Hello?
Hello?
You found your challenge yet?
No, it's pitch black in here.
Yeah, you're allowed to turn the light on.
Oh, I'm scared someone's going to jump at me.
We're all in here.
Why didn't you told the kid to stay behind?
Okay,
Where's the challenge?
you've got well, that's your first challenge, isn't it? You've got a minute gone, so you've got a couple of minutes left. Bearing in mind there is no challenge there, so Sophie won't be able to find it.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Was it hidden? Is it hidden?
Not really. If she does ask outright if the challenge is really there, I will tell her the truth. But other than that, we'll let her go. You all right? Hello?
Oh no. We've lost her. Send him
We're having problems with the technology.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Hello?
Hello.
Sophie?
If you shout loud enough, she'll hear. She's only in the next room.
Sophie? Should we hang up?
Yeah, go on. See how long it takes her.
Okay, so we've now ended the call with Sophie, and we're going to carry on with the podcast. And unfortunately, the second item on the podcast was Make Scott Laugh, and that's actually amused me so much I'm already laughing. So I don't know if we need to do that.
Did Sophie technically win then?
What, for making me laugh? Oh, she's back.
Oh,
She's coming back. She may have the challenge. Huh?
I can hear you saying. She's not listening. Should we just sing?
What?
I can hear you.
Hear what? Yeah, we were trying to talk to you.
yeah.
And I was talking back.
Oh, we couldn't hear you.
No.
Did you find the challenge?
No!
Well, your time's up anyway.
No!
You did win the Make Scott Laugh thing, though.
Yeah.
There was no challenge in there, was there?
So, week 2 challenge Sophie has unfortunately also been a fail.
Could you hear me?
Sophie couldn't
No.
find the challenge. Okay, and we're moving on to Make Scott Laugh. So, stone-faced, and...
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Why couldn't Dracula's wife get to sleep? Because of his coughing.
Becky failed. Joe?
I met a girl the other day who
Unlikely.
who wore inflatable shoes. I asked her on a date, but she popped her clogs. But I did make you laugh because you said, "Oh, not likely," and then it made you laugh. So I think I win. What do you think, audience?
No.
No. Okay, moving on.
Can I tell you my joke about pizza? Oh, actually, I won't. It's too cheesy.
I think I want to top myself.
That was a good one. Yeah,
Oh.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
I forgot. The challenge took over. I forgot. Oh. What do frogs wear in summer? Open-toed sandals.
So again, week 2 of Make Scott Laugh has come up fruitless, but hopefully we've maybe made one or two of you laugh. Oh, hell. Okay, moving on. We are doing this a lot quicker. We've currently taken 6 minutes. So we're moving on to our third item, which is our weekly quiz. And if you get your pens and paper ready, quizzers.
Quizzers.
Okay, so again, the weekly quiz has come from funenglishgames.com. If you want to play along with us, please feel free. The scores at the moment are, Becky wasn't there last week, so she is on 0. Joe is well out in front on 9. Gutted.
Yes.
Jess, Sophie and myself are on 8. So it's all to play for. Becky, you have a chance of catching up if
I thought
we're
it was,
all off ill.
No, I thought it was on rounds.
No, we just add on to the next score.
Oh, so it's like points.
Yeah.
So how am I ever going to catch up?
Well, if all of us are off one week, then you've got a chance.
Yeah.
Well, we all know my English is great, so I'm going to be better.
This isn't an English one. This is a science quiz.
So, now
Okay.
I failed.
Question. I did so well on the science question in the last one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Question number. Oh no. Question number 1. What is the name of the closest star to Earth? Oh, I don't have a clue.
You just looked at mine.
I want to get it right.
You just watch yourself.
I think I've nailed this one. I didn't even know
You
what
got it right.
I think so.
Did you
Okay.
go look it up or not?
No, I
You
got,
better not have
no,
cheated.
I got a book to lean on.
Stars.
Question number 2. We're not helping you. Question number 2. What does your heart pump? What does your heart pump?
The answer's love.
That's not the answer.
It's not going to be the correct answer.
No.
Question number 3. Oh, which is heavier, gold or silver? Which is heavier, gold or silver? Don't know which is heavier, but I know which costs more.
You sung that. I don't know which is heavier, but I know it counts more.
Where's your challenge? Now, you can't see it on an audio podcast, but that look was priceless. Question number 4. True or false? Sound is faster than light. True or false? Sound is faster than light.
Yeah, there was no love being pumped around that heart with that look, was there?
Answers. Question number 5. Arachnophobia is a fear of what? Arachnophobia is a fear of what?
That's not really science.
Everyone knows it's writing, and I have no clue.
No, it's more.
It's all right.
More just common
Now
knowledge.
you know how the Milky Way
Yeah.
question went for me last week. I'm still adamant that I never got taught that our solar system was called the Milky Way.
You didn't get taught it.
Right, even I
Yeah.
know that. Like,
Oh yeah, and
and
what's
I'm pretty
arachnophobia?
stupid. I don't know.
Exactly.
but I know about the Milky Way. I know that is.
Question number 6. What is the... Oh, God.
We had the first one last
What?
week.
What is the second element on the periodic table of elements? Oh, I think it's one of 2. Oh, please don't know it, Swat. Do you think you know it?
I don't know, I've got 2.
and I would have gone for that, and that
I
can't
think
be
I've
the
got it.
answer. Right, question 7. I put this down as my answer to 6, so I need to change. Question 7, true or false? Nitrogen is the main element found in the air we breathe. True or false? Nitrogen is the main element in the air we breathe.
Oh no!
This is harder than last week.
I'm liking this one. I don't want people copying me. I've got to make a comeback. Ooh. Question number 8. What is the chemical symbol for silicon? What is the chemical symbol for silicon?
No, you
As
might
in the letters. Yeah.
No.
No, draw
Well,
a
no,
picture.
No, it might mean like
Yeah.
H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
That's what
letters.
I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you mean like equation or letters?
silicon is an element, isn't it?
Yeah, but like
So it
the,
can't have H2O.
like, what's,
H2O is
like-
made up of elements.
Yeah, but like what's energy called? Like a C6H12O.
Right, I just want that. I assume, I don't know, I haven't seen the answer. Whatever silicon
that's-
is, if you think it's H2O, put H2O, I don't know.
No, that's water. What's C6H12O?
Ooh, question number 9. True or false, ice sinks in water?
What?
True or false, ice sinks when put into water?
Just water or any liquid?
Water.
Have you seen Titanic?
No clues, no clues. And question number 10, the last one for this week. What is the name, Bob? Oh, it is. What is the name of a person who studies weather? And you will not be allowed a point if you put Simon and say, I've got a mate called Simon who studies the weather.
Oh my gosh, I know it.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
Just quick. Come on, it's meant to be a quicker podcast this week.
I know.
5,
I actually know someone. Can
4,
I just...
3, 2.
I don't know.
Okay, no more answers. Question number 1.
We just have to read out our answer.
So the question was, what is the name of the closest star to Earth? Becky, what have you put?
I didn't find an answer, but I put star above to give me a clue to answer it.
Twinkle, twinkle. Becky's gone for twinkle, twinkle. Okay.
No,
Joe?
I put the sun.
The sun.
I've gone for the sun.
I've got the sun.
And the answer was
Okay, you didn't know.
the
what you were.
sun.
Yeah.
Answer for number 1. Shut up.
There we go.
Answer for number 1 was the sun.
I
Question
actually
number
got obviously
2.
Science, just making that clear.
What does your heart pump?
Why do I have to go first? Blood.
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 Blood, I got.
Blood.
I've also put oxygenated blood for a bonus point.
Oh, good one. That's
Do
when
I
it's
get
really
2 marks for that, yeah?
No. It does not
No.
work like that.
That's
Right, well,
when
for a
it's
minute,
really-
I'll take 1 mark, and then if everyone emails in and says that I should have 2, I'm having 2.
No.
What?
It didn't specify. The
Well, it
question
pumps
didn't-
oxygenated blood.
Joe.
Well, it doesn't
yeah.
actually, it pumps
Joe,
unoxygenated as well.
stop
Yeah.
supporting it because it means you'll lose.
Yeah.
The heart.
This is going to make you lose.
do-
Question number 3, which is heavier, gold or silver?
I put silver. I'm
just
not
put
sure
gold.
though.
I
I'm
put
not
gold.
sure
Gold.
about this one.
I've put gold. I thought it was gold. I thought gold is extremely well known as being heavier. I'm a little bit worried to work at the answer
Trick
because
question.
I just went on the fact that it was a 50-50 guess for me. So
I
I just put one of the two.
no, I
in
did
the
this
hope
because
I
I'm
would be
sure
right.
there was that bloke Archimedes that put gold in a bath, and if it was real gold, it would displace the water, and if it wasn't, is that not a story that people know?
I think I read
wow.
something.
Wasn't
like that.
Archimedes the death ray?
The death ray,
Yeah.
that famous invention that isn't made up.
I just
Honestly,
thought,
have you not seen that Mythbusters episode?
Oh, God.
The
I
just
Archimedes
thought of
death ray?
gold.
Gold was the
Gold,
answer for
yes.
number 3. Now, what this brilliantly means is, well, other than Becky, we're all drawing now in our long
Right.
round one, and Becky and Joe are drawing for today's quiz.
Nah, it's okay. I'm not.
Okay. Question number 3 was true or false? Sound is faster than light. Becky?
False.
False.
False, I've got.
Yeah, it's false.
False.
Faster than the speed of light.
Light is faster than sound. The answer was false.
Yeah, because
If you're playing along at home, the
lightning.
answer was false.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
Lightning comes first.
that's what I was thinking of.
How do you know?
Because I
You
can
see
see
it.
it.
That and the fact that nothing
And
can
then you count
travel
how many,
faster than the speed of
When you
light.
see a firework, you hear it. No, you see it before you hear it. You see it and then 2 seconds. Boom, boom.
Not at
Not
my
if you
firework
went next to
displays because I'm running away. I only hear it as I dive into a hedge. That's a story for another time. Number 5, arachnophobia is the fear of what?
I've just put spiders because
Yeah,
Spiders.
I thought it was spiders.
What a
Yes,
guess.
spiders.
Spider is correct.
What a guess.
Arach.
Oh, I'm doing well. 5 out of 5. This I know I've got wrong. What is the second element on the periodic table of elements?
I just put O for oxygen. 'cause
I put oxygen.
Oh
I
no.
put oxygen.
Oh no. I've put carbon.
See, I did think that. That was my second one.
As I did last week,
Yeah.
I've made a joke. I don't know what the second equation is on the table.
Element.
But the first thing on my table is Jesse's cheesy pizza.
So Sophie gets no points for question number
it's
6.
actually oxygen.
The
You get
answer
a point from
is
me.
helium.
Oh, yes.
No points. Nobody
Why
got
are you
that.
going yes? You still didn't get it right, did you?
Well, I've got half a comic mark, so.
Oh,
No,
I'm
you
annoyed
don't
about
have
that.
half a comic
I'm
mark
glad,
because it
'cause
wasn't
I'm not gonna
comic.
impact
I've put carbon 2 weeks in a row. It's got to be the answer for one of these
For
at
one
some
of
point.
them, eventually.
Right. True or false? Nitrogen is the main element found in the air we breathe.
I put false. I don't.
I put true because I'm sure I've heard someone say that there's more of something than oxygen in
Okay.
the air, and
I put false, but I think it might be hydrogen that's more.
Right. I've put true because I know that oxygen isn't the answer,
it's
Yeah.
but
Yes.
it might be hydrogen and
Yeah,
not
it's
nitrogen.
that's what I just heard, that something
And
was more than
nitrogen's
oxygen in the
explosive,
air.
so it's likely to not be.
I just
think you
guessed.
may have won that.
I put false.
Put false. The correct answer was true. Yes, Joe. Give me. Oh yeah.
Yes. I knew I'd heard that somewhere.
Oh yes.
It's ridiculous.
Right. I'm joint lead with you now.
Yep.
Oh, I'm happy. Right. Question number. Oh no, this is where it's going to go wrong. What is the chemical symbol of silicon?
SY.
Well, I put C12. I have no idea.
C12.
I put SI
I put SI. I'm sure it's SI.
because it's normally the first 2 letters of
Yeah.
the word.
I put CY.
CY. The correct answer is SI. SI is correct.
And to
enough.
think I got a U in biology.
lead. I've gone in the lead.
Still 2 more questions, Scott.
No, there's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, which you've got the last one wrong.
I know. I didn't even put it down.
Question number 9. True or false? Ice sinks in water.
False.
False.
False. 17 Titanic.
False.
False.
I don't think you can clarify with Titanic.
Yeah, because otherwise the iceberg would have just sunk and the ship
The
would have gone
iceberg
over
would have
it.
sunk instead
The
of the ship.
iceberg was touching the ground.
It's when you put
It was
ice in a
touching
drink.
the bottom of the sea.
The iceberg wasn't touching
Yes,
the
it
ground.
was. It was a
Yes, it
massive
was.
iceberg.
Yeah, you only see the tiny,
How
tiny
did
bit
it
coming
sink
up.
into the
Have you not
water
seen
then?
the science pictures
It
where you
didn't.
see
The
the peak and then the
iceberg
rest is like boom, boom,
90%
boom.
Yeah,
of it is
yeah, I
underwater.
know that there's more below the
The
surface than on the
iceberg
top.
didn't, the iceberg didn't
But
sink.
it's a very deep ocean where the Titanic sank, isn't it?
It's a very big
I don't know.
iceberg.
Actually, now I've said it. I thought it was touching the ground, but now I've said it, I'm not sure it was.
I
but I
don't-
don't know. Anyway, the
Yeah.
correct answer for number 9 was false.
You
McDonald's comes in handy.
Okay, now this is this is interesting. We're going to go to Jess first. What is the name of a person who studies weather?
Well, I think it could be something beginning with an M.
Right. What answer have you put on your paper?
I've left
No
it blank,
answer
but I
for
know
Jess.
someone called Vicky who is one of those people. So if
Joe,
I
you got an answer?
I put meteorologist.
that's what I think it is.
I put weather science person.
Weather science person might get it for you.
I put the weatherman.
The weatherman, and I've also got meteorologist.
But then I thought that
Correct
was like
answer is a
Meteorologist.
meteorologist.
Well,
Joe, I
the
was
weatherman
shocked. Can we
tells
just check
everyone,
Joe had
so
that
that's the most
answer?
important job.
Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't get it.
No, no.
Right, can you add up your scores then?
Oh,
2, 3, 4.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I am
Not as
actually
embarrassing as
smart.
mine.
I'm actually smart.
I'm smart, just not in the field of science or English or maths.
And can you also
Street
add on the
smarts.
score that you got from last week?
Well, that's not fair on me.
Well, you're gonna get 2 scores, one for today and one for the overall leaderboard.
Go on, try and add up.
Mine's going to be the same.
0
Yeah.
and...
That's not. I think I should have. I'm going to do another quiz at home and send it in.
Okay, you do that.
I'm going to do the quiz.
Won't
on the
count, but you
podcast
can do it
after.
if you want.
Yeah.
Pardon?
It won't count, but you can do it if you
I'm
want.
gonna do it, no,
Right,
can't
Becky,
remind
what
me.
score did you get this week?
5.
5, which means that overall Becky's on 5.
Well, I wasn't here last week, and if I was, I'd be winning. That's a fact.
Joe, what are you on?
I got 7 out of the 10. So
7.
add that to, what was it, 9 I got
9.
last week?
Yeah.
16.
Joe, oh no.
We need a
16.
video camera.
Maths is important at school, everyone listening. Maths is important.
It is.
Jess.
So is knowing what galaxy we're in. Scott.
I'm never going to go
And
on
this man teaches children.
Wait, Joe, what is
Okay.
the likelihood of me catching a lift to another galaxy and having to try and get back?
It could happen.
With
Have
a
you not
slight
seen Futurama?
Jess, what did you get this week?
I got 7.
7, so overall
15.
15.
Why did you go higher? The same score as
So
Yeah.
overall, Joe's currently in the lead with 16. This week, the high score's been 7. Sophie?
6.
Oh, that's a 6 for Sophie, in case you didn't hear it. 6.
And I have 14 altogether.
Which means she has 14 overall. And my score for this week was 9. Which means that I won this week. And it means that overall I'm on 17, which puts me just out in
Just
front
in
of
the
Joe on 16. And I'm not going to let anyone forget that until the next podcast
That's
next
fine.
week. Okay, brilliant. And that is our halfway point. So we're all going to take a break. For you, it will feel like seconds because we're just going to pause it. For us, it might be seconds because Sophie's in a rush again. So, we'll see. You said you're in a rush.
I was in a rush looking for my challenge, which wasn't there.
So, while Sophie goes to try and find the non-existent challenge, we're all going to get a drink and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back.
You can't harmonize that, Joe. That was way off. Welcome back.
I thought it was lovely, Joe.
Yeah.
I think
Thank you, Scott.
you're a professional, Joe.
Yeah.
Please.
And welcome back to part 2 of the podcast. We are trying to keep it short, but we are all aware, painfully aware, that Joe's diary is coming up, an insight into Joe's mind. But first, we have Sophie's unbelievable fact. Now, last week, Sophie told a fact which was quite interesting and one that was clearly made up. And this week, I'm sorry, but that space one was garbage, about the stars.
No.
At least you knew about the Milky Way.
Anyway, carrying on. Sophie's unbelievable fact this
Before
week.
I say my fact,
Yeah.
can I just say how funny it is? I've just noticed Scott's paper. Scott, the maths teacher, he's had to write an equation
It's not an
for
equation.
9
It's not an equation.
plus 8,
It's not an equation.
underscored as a 17.
It's not an equation.
Couldn't you do that in your head? Surely not. Right, my unbelievable fact is... Jess knows
Oh,
this
I
one,
thought that
actually.
was it.
My fact is...
It was unbelievable. A maths
you
teacher that
know-
does proper maths. Sorry,
Haven't
carry on.
quite finished. Did you know Hitler had a flatulence problem? So he constantly used to fart.
Sorry, what?
Explain
I
the
think
story.
I think we'll use the word
Okay,
breaking wind.
What happened
Yeah.
was I was sat...
You weren't alive when Hitler was alive. Is this some bloke
okay.
you know called Hitler? Or is this the famous
Adolf.
Adolf.
Okay.
No one but
What
his
happened
name.
was, we went to the Pride of Plymouth Awards. Just before we went to the Pride of Plymouth Awards, I sat... I was sat on my bed in my house and Jess came into my room and said, "Hi Soph, what are you watching?" And I said, "Oh, alright Jess, I'm just watching a facts video about Hitler." And
So you're sat getting ready to go to the Pride of Plymouth Awards watching a video about Hitler.
It was really interesting.
10 unbelievable facts.
10 unbelievable facts. But the most unbelievable fact really was that he had a flatulence problem. He had
What's up there? Give us the top 3 things we didn't know about Hitler.
That's the only one I can remember. That's what
Oh
I think.
He
no!
stalked someone.
I don't think we'll worry about Hitler stalked.
Do you
Okay.
know
Oh,
if
God.
he had a flatulence problem, they should have renamed it the Farterland. Just saying.
Oh dear,
Did it
Nat.
for the land.
We get it, Joe. It just wasn't funny.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. And dear God, that lovely link brings us on to Joe's diary,
Yeah.
or the feature that everyone is now dubbed the Diary of an Idiot. And let's have a look at Joe's diary for this week,
It's like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but with Joe.
but less intelligent.
Yeah.
Right, Joe, what happened last Sunday? Because Sunday didn't make it to the diary.
I thought we had to start from Monday, and it would go
Why?
for the 5 days.
Why do we have to start from Monday?
Well, because that's what I did last week.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I started on Monday.
You had about
last
8
week.
days last week.
Yeah, but I started on the Monday.
And every day I sat and thought about
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you think about much? Did you think about anything on Sunday?
No, I think I just had a lazy day. I'm not sure. It was a Sunday.
Right, okay. Sunday didn't make it into the diary.
So it's a lazy day.
Yeah.
If you think about something,
That's
it's
a
not
working
a lazy
day.
It's a
That's
busy
hard work.
day.
Yeah.
If Joe's brain fires up, he's had a
Yeah.
hard day's work.
Yeah.
On Sunday, he rested. Right, Monday. Scarves were read auditions. Had a fun time. I loved the open auditions, mainly because I'm nosy. Right, do you want to explain, for those in the children junior group who don't do the youth group,
Yeah.
they won't understand what open auditions are, so do you want to explain that?
Well, the open auditions for the acting part of the auditions, everyone sees everyone audition. If they want to, everyone sees everyone audition. So, and then Scott does this poll thing where we can...
Whoa! It's an online voting system.
Yeah, online voting system. But you made that bad. But yeah, so he does this online voting system, and we basically, you can vote for who you think should play which part, which I think is a really good idea, because it sort of shows what everyone thinks, and it's good to just know what everyone else thinks.
That shows how hard casting is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
No
takes a
one
long
ever
time.
agrees.
No.
Okay, brilliant. So Monday, not that eventful then, Joe. This could be a quick diary for you.
No, it wasn't eventful in the sense of I thought of lots of interesting things.
Did you think of anything this week? Because this could be actually a pretty boring feature.
No. I think there's a few in there.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday, had work. Was this thinking?
No.
No. So it's proper work?
Yeah.
Okay. Started to add some beams to the front
Yeah.
Sorry, for anyone who doesn't know, Joe has started working in a chippy. So he now fries.
I'm on a carpentry course, and slang for carpenter is a chippy.
You came in and told everyone you were working as a chippy.
Yeah. Not in a chippy, as.
But you were a carpenter.
Yeah, but like I just said, chippy is slang for carpenter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So had work. Started to add some beams to the front extension roof.
Yeah.
Which was a little tricky because of the two angles on the hips.
On the hip joints, yeah.
You were nailing wood into you.
No, when you have a roof. Okay,
Go on, this
stop.
is going to be brilliant.
When you have a roof.
Is this comedy gold, Joe? Or is it just boring as hell?
When you have a roof, okay, the beams that go up to either a centre point or a flat roof.
I apologise for this. It'll probably get cut.
The corners where they go up are called hips.
Right.
That's it. That's literally all it is.
So
Great.
did you use all that knowledge and experience to do the cupboard today?
No.
Because I heard.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The cupboard was brilliant. Today we added a couple of beams into the cupboard to strengthen we've got a loft space up at Notre Dame, where we keep some of our props, and Joe added some beams, and it was absolutely brilliant because he sort of got pencils and he measured everything and he squared it all off, and then put the beam up, and it was about 4 inches too short. And it fell down.
Everyone's allowed to make mistakes, aren't they? Everyone's allowed to make mistakes. And that was my one mistake. I didn't make any other mistakes.
I am
all
so
of it is
glad
fine,
we
man.
have a professional chippy at
All of it's fine now, but you know, it was one mistake. The rest of it was fine.
Yeah.
One
The
mistake
rest
that
of it's
ruined it
fine.
all because you made it too
No, it didn't ruin it all because I put it somewhere else.
Ooh, clever.
Yeah.
So if any of you do have sort of any building needs, Joe can do skirting boards, he can do roof angles, he can do hips, or if you just need some French fries or burgers, Joe is your man for
I
frying.
can't cook. I cooked you a burger once and burnt it.
Wednesday. Oh no. Wednesday. Finish the wood structure and insulated a wall in Gibrock.
No, you insulate the wall and then gibrock it.
What's that?
Gibrock is...
Is this a technical diary?
It's kind of like plasterboard.
Is this a how-to feature? Shall we rename this?
Well, I could do a how-to feature
No.
if you would like.
No.
For all of your DIY needs.
We might do a Joe DIY section at some point,
Yeah.
but for now, go on, Gibrock. What's that?
Gibrock, it's kind of like a bit like plasterboard
Right.
that you put over. You have a wooden structure in a wall.
Yeah.
You then insulate it with, you know.
I'm too bored
Are
to
we
pretend
really
to
doing
listen.
this?
Right.
And then you
okay.
put
Oh, hang on, it
the
gets
Gibrock
juicy.
over it.
I also solved a plumbing problem.
Yeah.
Do you have a plumbing
Because
problem, Joe?
No, because my dad. No, but Hitler did. So my dad, the plumbing system, it comes in from. He wanted it
Outside?
to come in from 2 places, and I said it was pointless because the reason he was doing it from 2 places was because he was trying to increase the pressure.
There is definitely no one still listening.
Because anyway, let me explain. He was.
Why
trying to-
explain? Is it
he was-
funny?
Yeah,
Is it funny?
Yeah, no, it is funny.
If
And
this
it's
is
maths. It's maths.
I don't
related
care
as well.
about maths, neither do they.
But he was
How's it funny?
trying,
How's it funny?
But it's just funny because I knew more about maths than my dad.
Right, no, skipping it.
No.
Also,
Come on.
also thought about taking some. This intrigues me.
Yeah.
So I'll read the next sentence. Also thought about taking some pictures of the view at work,
Yeah.
which are on the drive to work, which are lovely.
Yeah.
You thought about taking those pictures.
Yeah.
Now I know your phone's got a camera on it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just take the pictures?
Well, because I was busy doing the roof, wasn't I?
What? You said on the drive.
Yeah. No, on the drive to work.
Well, you don't
some
drive.
of the views are lovely.
Yeah, so you don't drive.
Yeah.
So you've got your phone.
Yeah.
You're in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Why not take the picture?
Well, because if you ever had that thing, people at home, it must be a common thing where you see a really nice
I
view.
doubt it's common if you have it.
Where you see a really nice view and you take a picture of it
What
and
view?
it's rubbish on the
I have
on
had
the
that before,
picture.
Yeah, I do understand you there. I think
Yeah.
it's brilliant.
Becky, don't pretend you've ever held back from taking a picture. You never think about it.
No, yeah, what happens
Maybe you
there
could
is
take some
you
of
only
Becky's
take
advice.
pictures of yourself. So you take the picture and go, oh, this is going to look really good. I'm going to look really good. Take the picture of yourself and then go, oh,
Delete.
well, that was rubbish.
But before I delete it, I'll send it to everybody
Yeah.
and upload it online.
Oh God,
I
Joe.
don't upload all of them.
Right. As we now don't have the. I'm assuming you haven't got the picture, no?
No.
So you thought about taking a picture but didn't.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand because it probably took you longer to write down the fact you were not going to take a picture
Yeah.
than take the picture.
I just thought that me taking a picture on my phone wouldn't do it justice.
So
Wouldn't do
right,
the-
describe it.
It's got lovely sort of like rolling hills with a big. It's got a big lake, like
Just like the beach.
No, it looks out onto like the sea and a big sort of river. That
Is it
then
the
runs
sea?
Into the sea. No, it's a river, but it then expands. At
Hang
one
on, is it
point
a
and
lake
stops.
or a river?
It's I don't know because it come all I can see
Yeah.
is that it comes from somewhere and then pools.
Where's this team? Was it a puddle?
Is this Central Park?
No, it's
Did you go to
no,
Central Park?
No,
Where is
it's
the location
at
of this?
Kingsbridge. It's a place called North Pool. Not to be not to be confused with North Pole, because we were
It definitely won't be
we
confused
were
with North Pole, Joe.
at Palladium. Me and my dad some wood. I think
Was it for the hips?
No.
No.
We were collecting some wood, and my dad sent me in to sign for the
Wood.
wood. So I went in, and they said, "Oh, where's the place?" And I said, "North Pool." And he said, "North Pole?" I went, "No, North Pool." And he went, "Oh, I thought you said North Pole." So he thought that we were working in the North Pole.
Was that funny in your head before you said it?
Nah. Yeah,
No,
it's
good.
kind-
Right,
no,
moving
kind
on.
of.
This has got to be quick. Thursday, had fried breakfast at Morrison's for...
Yeah.
Had fried breakfast at Morrison's for lunch.
Yeah. Well, they call it an all-day breakfast, don't?
Right, so you had an all-day breakfast,
Yeah.
right? So had all-day breakfast at Morrison's for lunch and then finished the shower room ceiling at home,
Yeah.
right? You've never mentioned that before?
Yeah, because I told you we were before we didn't have a shower, so all we had was a bath, and a bath takes ages to run.
Right.
So eventually,
Yeah.
My
But
dad.
surely
and
the
everything
ceiling doesn't affect it.
No, because we had to take part of the ceiling out so that we could
To put a shower
do
in?
the plumbing.
What?
To do the plumbing.
Right, if you go to Wilkinson's, you can buy a thing that you stick over the taps and it's a shower.
Yeah, I know, but there's no taps down there.
So how do you fill up the bath?
Well, not in the bath, in the shower room.
Oh, shower room.
You've got a shower room and a bathroom.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we had space for it.
But you didn't.
And
Well, it was if you turned the shower on.
It's got a
So
glass
it's like a
door
shower
and everything.
in the corner of a room.
It's a shower in the corner of a bathroom.
So you've got a bathroom and a...
You've got a bathroom
so
and
you've
a
got
shower
two
room.
bathrooms.
Well, no, because one isn't a bathroom. It's
But you've just called it a
It's only
bathroom.
got a shower and a toilet and a sink in it, so it's not a bathroom because it hasn't
This
got a
is
bathroom.
brilliant. This is comedy gold. I don't understand why on earth people ask for another diary off
Yeah.
you. Right, I also played on... Oh, no.
Yeah.
I also played on WWE 2K14 for a bit before
Amazing
watching
game.
some telly.
It's an amazing game.
Now, Joe, do you want to very quickly explain your wrestling story?
It's a WWE game.
But Joe, for those of you that didn't know, before he joined Stage Stars, Joe was, at age 12, a professional wrestler.
And I have got proof.
That you were a professional wrestler.
That we can't ever find.
Well, they call it professional wrestling because
Did you get paid?
yes,
Joe?
yes,
Joseph.
I did get paid.
Joseph.
I did get
Joseph,
paid.
look at me.
Yeah,
Now, they can't see you looking at me, but I can see into your eyes.
yeah.
Did you get paid?
Yes.
Joe.
I did get paid.
Joe.
I
Like
did
you
get
imagine
paid.
What did you get paid?
It depends on how good.
Depends on how good what,
How good your match was.
right? Because wrestling's real, isn't it?
No, it's a show.
It's a
I'll
show.
put it like that.
Right, Joe, did you get paid?
Yes.
Joe, you're about to tell the truth.
I
Come
di- I
on.
did-
Joe,
I did
don't
get
lie.
paid.
Joe,
I
please
did
don't
get
lie.
paid.
Please tell the truth.
I got paid a tenner for doing a Royal
Did your mum give it to you?
No,
Well done,
no.
Joe.
He didn't get
No.
paid.
But
Can
I
we
was,
please
I
clarify
was
he didn't
one of
get
the
paid?
I was one of the trainees.
Right, Joe,
so-
so you didn't get paid, did you? Be honest. I know you didn't, so just say it.
I didn't get paid.
You didn't get paid! There we go.
I was trying to make it sound better than it actually was.
So for the last 2 minutes, he's been saying he got paid. This is what I love about Joe. He says something that you know isn't true, and you just ask him 10 times.
I was a wrestler for a little bit, yeah.
What was your wrestling name, Joe?
It was Komodo Joe.
Oh my God.
What was your costume?
Well, I had it was basically like a dragon theme. So I had sort of like a dragon mask.
Age 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was older than 12.
How
Is there
old were you?
anywhere the viewers can
How
find
old-
a picture of you?
Yes, I will put them online.
Okay. So under this podcast, it's fine. Under this podcast, there will be a link of pictures of Komodo Joe in his dragon costume. Age?
I think I was 14, 15. That's an age.
Age 15?
14 then probably.
14.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know I wasn't 13. I was older than 13.
How do you know that?
Because I had my 13th birthday before it.
Oh, well, it's fact. Right, brilliant. Yeah. So Komodo Joe, oh dear, and he loves WWE, but it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's real in the sense that they're doing it.
Oh, it's painful.
What's WWE?
You mean you're not thinking about it? You're not just thinking about it. It's actually happening.
Right.
It's not real.
Friday. It's the last day. It is the last day. We're getting there. Friday. Had a day off work for skills training, which then got cancelled.
Yeah.
Why?
Because there weren't enough people going to that class.
Right. Brilliant.
Because a load of people dropped out.
All right. Great. Yeah. So I decided to take a trip. Oh, this is good. I decided to take a trip up to some village.
Stoke Village.
No, it says some.
Well, I spelt it wrong then.
S-T, spell Stoke.
S-T-O-K-E.
Spell some.
S-O-M-E.
Right.
It was predictive text.
Oh, no. Trip up to Stoke Village and get a haircut and a panini. You've had a haircut?
Yeah, I've had
You
a
have
haircut.
not.
I have had a haircut.
Yeah, I can tell.
You're still quite afro-y.
Yeah, because I didn't want it cut too short, so.
Why?
Because I look stupid. It makes my ears stick out. Look. You see, my flubber-dubs.
Right. What panini did you get?
It was salami, parma ham, pesto, and mozzarella.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. Just read what it says.
I'm going to read what it says. Do you want to give the shop a plug while you're here?
It's called Il Pezzettino.
Seen that?
Yeah.
Right, sounds brilliant. In some village.
It's nice.
They had got no panini buns, so I had to have a ciabatta bun instead.
Ciabatta.
Oh, I like ciabatta.
Toasted
No idea.
ciabatta.
Honestly, don't know what that
Isn't
is.
that what I had
Neither
today?
do I.
What's ciabatta?
It's quite similar.
I think so, yeah.
What is it?
It's like a square sort of sandwich
Yeah, most sandwiches are square,
bun
mate.
thing that you can toast.
So is it? It's a bread roll.
It's just not as flat.
Yeah,
and
it's
compact as
like a rectangular bread roll.
So it's like a panini, but a bit wider.
No, it's more like crunchy
I had
bread.
one for lunch if anyone saw me eating my lunch today.
Right, brilliant. Okay. Also, they put sun-dried tomatoes in it, which I don't like.
Yeah. But I ate them anyway because I was hungry.
Why?
But yeah, I asked for it without. But one thing that always, doesn't compute with me is
No,
Why?
There are a lot of things that don't compute with you, Joe.
why do they brag about the fact that they're sun-ripened tomatoes? Because you don't really get any other type of tomatoes. You don't get like moon-ripened tomatoes, do you? Like they all must be ripened from the sun.
Well, then no, they could be inside. It could be artificial light.
Yeah, I suppose.
I've done him.
It's
I've done him
still
there, haven't I?
It's still sort of light, though, isn't it?
Oh,
It's still
yeah!
like an artificial sun.
No,
They could call it the sun if they wanted to. There's nothing stopping them from
they could
calling
call
their
the
light
light
the
bulbs
sun.
the sun.
Yeah.
Right. The point in this is they're saying that the tomatoes are outside and they've been able to keep these
Right.
tomatoes away from insects.
So why don't they call them like free-range tomatoes?
They're not free range. They don't run off down the field.
Well, as opposed to like battery farm tomatoes, where they're all like cramped in next to each other.
Joe, in your head, do you see just tomatoes frolicking, like popping down to the river to get a drink and then popping
No,
back up?
they can't move, can they?
No.
The
So how are they
tomatoes.
free range?
They have space to blow in the wind. As opposed to being mangled in a load of vines.
You honestly don't think about what you say before you say it, do you?
No.
No.
Not very often.
Sun-ripened tomatoes. Brilliant. Well, that is the end. It was a much shorter Joe's Diary this week, only 14 minutes. He didn't do much thinking, so I apologise. Hopefully, we will hear some of his thoughts next week,
Yeah.
but hopefully you still enjoyed it. I know there were a lot of fans of Joe's Diary week 1, so
Yes.
we'll keep that one going if you want, or I'm more than happy to cut it because it's painful for me. And we finished this week's podcast, as were last week, with Would You Rather. So each member of staff is going to get a Would You Rather question. And we'll start with Becky.
Oh,
Oh.
ready.
Would you rather
Yep.
be really hairy
Right.
or completely bald?
Completely bald. I could pull that off.
So completely, but like no hair,
No hair.
no hair
Yeah,
at all.
I could do that. Jessie J done it. I could.
Yeah, but Jessie J is like Jessie J, and she had a wig.
No, but like she went completely bald.
Did she?
Yeah, like loads of celebrities, like lots of people go
Yeah,
bald.
the Britney Spears
Yeah,
look
so
is
the
really
Britney
catching
Spears
on.
was
Yeah.
just having a
But
meltdown.
How many people would you see like completely hairy? Like
Well-
it'd be more normal to be bald. If
Oh.
I wanted to stand out, I'd go more hairy probably, but I don't really want to stand out.
Yeah,
that
I
much.
remember
I'd
she
rather
did
go
it for
bald.
charity, didn't she? The same as.
So you just pretend you were doing it for
Karen
charity.
Dean.
Ideal. Okay, that's
I'd
Becky's
actually do it for
answer.
charity. I'd
Right.
raise money.
Joe,
Yes.
your question. Would you rather be super strong
Yeah.
or super fast?
Ooh, that one is difficult because if you were really fast, you could. How fast are we talking?
Super fast.
Super
The speed of
fast.
light, fast?
Like
No,
Dash
not that
from The
fast.
Incredibles.
Or the Flash.
No, Dash is
famous.
better.
Like, yeah, all right, yeah, let's
Dash
go.
isn't better than the Flash.
Right, speed of sound fast.
Right.
And strong, you could pick up anything, like buildings.
You could save a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
You
Like
could
also
win a
kill a
lot
lot
of Olympic races being super fast.
Yeah, but it would be
think
cheating,
they
really,
would
wouldn't
Well, it
it?
wouldn't.
You could also win a lot of
Yeah.
Olympic
Why,
events
no,
being
hang
really
on.
strong.
Why is it cheating?
Because it,
Because it's a superpower.
Right.
Just
But
like
it's
in
still
The
you running.
Incredibles.
It's still you
yeah,
running.
They make
Yeah.
Dash slow down in the race.
Yeah.
Is it you running?
Yes.
Well, it's not cheating then.
I'm gonna say, super strong.
Super strong.
Super strong.
What? Any reason?
Come on,
Because
Just in case he wants to
yeah.
go back to
But
professional
no,
wrestling.
No, because it just seems like you could do more being super strong. Like, you know, you'd be able to lift up cars and things. You'd be
Why?
able
Why
to
would you
lift
want to do that?
anything,
Why?
Incredible
Throw people you don't like.
Great. So you're now promoting violence and car theft.
It's not.
Welcome to
stealing
Stage
the
Stars
car.
Podcast,
It would
week
be
2.
It would be like the Hulk, wouldn't it? Although, but being super fast, it would just mean that you could.
Right, you
get
know the
anywhere
Hulk
really
wasn't
fast.
necessarily a great thing. Like, the Hulk wasn't always good.
Yeah, but you'd be able to control it, wouldn't you?
Well, not if you're throwing cars and throwing people.
But being strong is one of like the big superpowers, isn't it?
I don't think it's up there, not with, like, invisibility and stuff.
Mm.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and it was painful then, so I don't really want to relive
Hang
it
on,
now.
in the Olympics, who's more famous, the fastest man or the strongest man? You've heard of Usain Bolt? I don't even know who the strongest
Well,
man
the-
is.
It changes,
Ooh.
doesn't it?
Well, no,
It does change, yes,
It,
Joe.
do, it
It's
does
like- yeah,
change.
but,
it's
like,
just
say-
that no one's beat Usain Bolt.
Yeah, but say
Yeah,
Usain
they
Bolt.
have. He lost recently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But we still know who he is,
Oh.
but I have never really heard of any strongest man in the world.
Mark
You
Henry.
could be in the Guinness World Book of Records for pulling a bus with your ears.
Well, your ears wouldn't be strong.
Well,
Right.
Yeah, one of you strong.
Yeah,
Like.
all of you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with strong.
Right, okay. This one, nice deep question for Jess. Would you rather be rich or be poor and find true love?
Be poor and find true love.
Yeah.
Easily. Definitely. 'Cause
Jess.
if you were rich, you'd just be like, yeah, you'd have all the money.
Yeah, but you would be rich.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
You could buy
But
someone.
people.
And that is Joe's head. That's what I want you to get a glimpse of
I
with these
knew you were
podcasts.
going to say something like that, but I was trying to work around. No, definitely poor.
Definitely poor.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Okay.
So you'd rather live in a cardboard box with someone
Definitely.
than live in a mansion on your own?
Yeah.
If you lived in a cardboard box,
Easily.
no one would want to live with a
Yeah,
hobo.
but you find
Ooh,
your true love.
this
I
is a
might
good
not
one
live in
for
a cardboard
Sophie.
box, I'm poor now.
You're not poor.
No, but I'm not well off.
You're
So
not a millionaire.
Personally,
You're more well off than
I'd
some
prefer to be. I would definitely prefer to be poor. I've met poor people, like in Mexico.
Right, but you're poor
And
and you
they're
haven't found
lovely.
true love. So you've got neither.
I might have.
You might have found true love.
Oh, let's hear this.
Who?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't. But I've met
Someone
people,
in Mexico.
For example,
Senor.
in Mexico, they were poor and they were so happy. So I'll live.
Yeah,
by
because
their
you were
example.
building them a house.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah,
happy.
I can just build myself a house then.
Right, brilliant. Sophie, your question. Would you? Oh, this will be hard for you. Would you rather be rich and ugly, or poor and good looking? Sophie, would you rather be rich and ugly, or poor and good looking?
Ooh. Okay.
Right.
If I was rich
Yeah. Just keep going.
and ugly,
Yeah.
I could buy myself plastic surgery.
Right.
And if I was poor and good looking, I could charm people to give me money with my good looks. So I could work around either. I don't
So
mind.
which one? It's a would you rather. You can't say both. I'd rather be both.
You could end up going through a lot of pain though.
If you're poor,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll build you a house as well.
Okay,
We could be neighbours.
In Mexico.
I would be. No, I would probably be ugly
Ugly.
and rich,
Right.
but because then I could. Oh,
That's
So
so
you-
painful.
So
okay.
money's
No,
right.
actually, I would be okay. I would be good looking and poor.
Neighbours.
Yeah, good looking and poor.
Yep.
Yeah, good looking.
Okay. Brilliant. And mine is: would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
You'd hit your head on a lot
I,
of
d-
doors
I don't.
being
I don't
turned
think. How tall are you? I think you're about 5 foot something, aren't you?
I'm 5'11", so I'm not even 6 foot.
So it's not
I'm
like,
right in the middle of
it
those
wouldn't
two.
be a major drop.
I think. Major drop. I'm bang in the middle, Joe.
Right.
I'd lose 1.5 foot or gain 1.5 foot.
Be smaller than me, wouldn't you? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite small.
I think I would prefer. See, if I was taller, you could reach things, which would be quite nice.
You could go to professional basketball.
But
Imagine driving a car though. You'd be like,
yeah, I think I prefer to be small because then, like, I could buy a smaller house and it would seem bigger.
Oh my goodness.
Little
That's not a bad answer though.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Because you could, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
have to look for you wouldn't need a 4-bedroom house. You could buy a 2-bedroom house and split them in half.
Yeah.
Right.
And on this note,
It's goodbye from me.
goodbye from me. Goodbye from me.
That sounded a lot better than we've ever done that.
really good.
Bye, everyone.